hope that is awesome. I hope you guys get, a bazillion views on it or listens or however podcasts work, because everybody does them on Zoom nowadays. But talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, Daryl and Warner? This is the Swolverine, the effing machine, Mr. GMSI himself, Brian Cage. I mean, who better? You already know the answer to that question. And if you don't, that is nobody. Giving you guys a shout out on your podcast, Covalence. And I appreciate you guys being big fans, big supporters, and the best is yet to come. All right, guys, take care.
Okay, we all saw it, ladies and gentlemen. We all saw it. Unfortunately, the man named Father Time is undefeated. Ain't no way of running from him. He's going to catch up to all of us someday. It is what it is. But no matter what, man, that's still Iron Mike. And that corny-ass, fucking dweeb-ass streamer still couldn't knock him out, even at his age. The funny part is this, too. Watching that fight, guys, we didn't see Mike Tyson's ass one time. So that means, for the third time, welcome to your WWE Smackdown and AEW Rampage live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starks.
Big Dub.
And we're iron this time. I'm Iron Mr. Starks, and that's just iron. Well, he's bronze. Bronze Big Dub. That's bronze Big Dub over there. We're all a little bit disappointed by what we just saw. I think we can all agree on that we are all a little bit disappointed by what we just saw. But what can you do, man? What can you do? Like I said, we all get old. That's going to happen to all of us. Now, I'm not going to lie. A little bonus coverage. I guess y'all going to get a little bit of, a little fight shit too. After that second round, seeing him playing on his knee, I knew what was up. And I was like, yeah, that's going to slow him down. He couldn't even plan off of that knee. Otherwise, Mike Tyson probably would have been attacking him left, right, up, down, R1, R2, L1, L2, XO, XO, XO. He would have just been attacking him. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Now, hopefully this stream holds stable and we don't get fucked over again, because we want to have a good conversation with y'all tonight. That is something we desire. We are master conversationalists. Warner is indeed a master debater, if you are trying to figure that out. He is. Ask him about his master debate. I tried to get it out, bro. I couldn't get it out. I'm sorry. But yeah, let everybody know we live. Matthew Shelton, share that shit over there on Twitter. Everybody watching on Facebook, welcome in. You know what I'm saying? Over there on the Twits, welcome in. And sorry about any technical difficulties we had earlier. Honestly, I was telling myself I probably should have pushed the stream until after the fight was over. So I'll take accountability for that. But again, it is what it is, y'all. We are here to do a stream. And if y'all are going to watch, that's cool. If y'all not going to watch, that's cool too, okay? All right. Either way it goes, we got a show to do, man. Either way it goes, we got a show to do. Saying YouTube isn't loading. What you talking about? I
see it right now. We're good.
Yeah, no, it's fine now.
Go all the way out and go all the way back in.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it now, goddamn.
Yeah.
I checked. Everything is good. Jason Wolf said, what's new? Hey, man, you know, we had to watch Mike be old. That's what's new.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I don't want to repeat it for the third time. Y'all know the format of the show, man. Y'all know what y'all got to do, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Katats gang is still alive. Go ahead and hit the Cash App or the Super Chats. And going through news again would make my voice blow all the way the fuck out. So we're not going to do it. All we said in summation is that Scott D'Amore is one of the hottest free agents out there in professional wrestling, and Tony Khan needs to scoop him up and not let WWE flake on him, use him, and sign him to a contract. That does not need to happen, because if that indeed happens, Tony Khan will regret it. Give up the book. Give up a little bit. No, matter of fact, you don't got to completely give up the book. Just give up a little bit of control, a little bit of booking control. Let somebody else get in the kitchen that knows how to cook, okay? And see what happens. If you don't like it, let him run Ring of Honor. You know? But letting him go to WWE would be a very, very, very huge mistake. And a mistake that, honestly, Tony Khan, at this rate, you cannot afford. With the WWE ID program looming large over professional wrestling and all of these wrestlers basically willing to nuke their careers just to go there, you got to play your game real careful. Because if you don't want to play this game real careful, I'm just going to let you know right now, it's going to end very, 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 very poorly for you and the rest of professional wrestling. And we don't want to see that. No. We don't want to see that. And guys, I want this stream to have a little bit more pace too. I said we could slow down a little bit considering the fight's over, but I'm like, nah, man, let's do this with some pace. It's late. I know y'all tired. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't come back into the stream. It is what it is. I understand. 2 stream failures. I wouldn't either. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know what happened. Again, me and Werner were still talking the whole time. So I don't know what happened. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But we going to have some fun. We going to have some fun, man. For all the people that are in here, we going to go ahead and chop up that good game with y'all, dog. We going to have a conversation. But something that could let people know we live and could help out in the algorithm is hitting the thumbs up. Hitting that thumbs up. That is very important. Thumbs up this stream right now. D-Bella said, I just got done streaming GCW. That's great.
There we go.
All right. Now it's time to move on to the portion of the show that we tried to get to 2 times, but unfortunately, somebody over in fucking India keeps nuking our stream or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's time to get to that portion of the stream that causes us as much pain and misery as it does to see a stream go down. All right? If y'all know what that is, go ahead and drop that in the comment section. But even if you don't, because you're not in here right now, I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It is time for us to hold one very special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. I'm shocked it worked right there.
There we go.
There it is. There it is. Y'all going to see a relaxed yet very well paced stream. But go ahead.
This is from Twitter.
Does it involve Mike Tyson's ass?
No.
Okay, just checking. I have to do a check for the rest of the stream to make sure nothing involves Mike Tyson's ass. Go ahead.
This is from Hagen.
What the fuck type of goddamn?
That's his name.
What in the name of Hindenburg? What?
That's
say
his
that.
name.
Say that name again.
Hagen.
Wow. And that's really close to pagan too. Sheesh. What a shitty name. Okay. All right. We gonna rock it out though. Go ahead.
Hagen says, and I quote,
That name. Lord.
Finally.
Uh-oh. The Rock. No, I'm playing.
WWE is booking The Miz the way he deserves.
Oh my God.
Not the cowardly heel we got used to,
God.
but a smart, manipulative, and relentless badass.
Ooh, badass. 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 The Miz Michael Mizanin.
Yes, he's a badass.
His name is Michael Mizanin.
Still a badass.
His name is Michael Mizanin.
But he's still a badass.
He sounds like he codes for Google.
Well, he's a badass coder.
He debuted with man prees and a mohawk and a fedora.
That's badass.
Are we talking about the same person? The Miz and badass should never be put in the same sentence together. Fuck everything else you said in that drone accountability. It was literally the very end. Badass?
Mm-hmm.
When? Did I miss this memo?
Apparently he was a badass on Monday.
I could take the Miz's house with scissors. Are you serious? What am I saying? I could take the Miz's house and his wife with my bare hands. What? The Miz would feel like he's under siege if I fucking attacked him. The Miz would feel like Olympus has fallen if I approached him. What? So, Warner, look. You might be banned from drone accountability for like the next couple shows.
Why?
You pulled up a drone accountability where somebody thought the Miz was a badass. How, Warner, this is a classy segment.
Bullshit.
How
Bullshit.
far?
This is not a classy segment.
How far has drone accountability fallen to where you, the viewer, don't get the white glove service of the drone accountability that we normally bring to this show? Warner just disappointed every single one of you. He should be ashamed of himself. He will apologize and release a statement tomorrow. And the signature will be Mike Tyson's ass print in ink. Are you serious?
You want me to send this to you?
Hey, bitch, don't threaten me. I don't deal well with threats. I don't want that shit giving my phone a virus.
It's Twitter.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Now Werner walking into a net and getting caught. This net. Oh my God. Did y'all hear that? Werner, you want to say it again?
Hold on.
I will mute your mother. I will mute your mic, bitch. You better not read that again, Werner. I swear to God. You'll never eat another cookie again in your damn life.
Is that really a bad thing?
Yeah, because I'm going to slit your throat and the cookie going to come out. That's how it's going to come out. And I'm going to laugh. And I'm going to have a good time. It's going to be confetti everywhere. The hell is wrong with you? Miz is a badass. Get off the show. Leave. Damn. All right, y'all. Get these likes up to motherfucking at least 8, man. It's 8 of y'all in here. Get these likes up. And salute to everybody who came back in the stream. We appreciate y'all. Again, I should have probably waited until after the fight. That is my fault. I wish I would have in hindsight, but can't cry over spilled milk. But to the people that are in here, I hope you are enjoying the stream, and I hope that you are screaming absolute high-level cuss words at the screen at Werner right now for reading damn drone accountability where somebody said Michael Mizanin is a badass.
I'm going by off what Hagen said.
His name is Hagen. I forgot about that too. Lord. Said go get a Mike Tyson tattoo. Yeah, Werner, go ahead and get you a Mike Tyson tattoo. Leroy Green said Mike Tyson thinks he's Ricky. He thought he was for a second. The ass was out. Dylan said no wonder the fight was so damn bad because we had a full moon tonight. Yo.
Oh my God.
That's great. That is absolutely diabolical. I hate all of you. Said that was one of the worst boxing fights I've ever seen. I agree. But I'm going to tell you what. He respected Mike Tyson's power so much that he didn't even step in the phone booth with him the whole fight.
No.
Because in them first 2 rounds, every time that Jake Paul was stepping in the phone booth, Mike Tyson was lighting him the fuck up.
And then we would get in the clinch just like that.
Yeah, all he had to do was keep his distance because Mike couldn't plan off that leg.
Mm-hmm.
I think once he saw Mike couldn't plan off that leg, he was like, yeah, let me just keep my distance. Let me just jab and keep my distance, which is what any trained fighter would do. But like, I'm telling you right now, if Mike could have sustained that round 1 and round 2 energy in those legs, we would have had a knockout by round 4.
Yeah.
We would have had a knockout by round 4.
Easily.
Dude, every time Jake Paul stepped into the phone booth with him, it was mink, 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 mink. He was getting hit. He hit him with it was so funny hearing on commentary. Roy Jones was like, he hit him with a jab and it sent him back. I was like, and Roy Jones Jr. is like, Werner, he can't talk worth of shit. Oh my God, look at his legs. I've never seen fingernails on a leg like that. Like, Roy Jones Jr., what are you talking about?
Rosie Perez for the win.
I'd still fuck the shit out of Rosie Perez.
Mm-hmm.
To this day. Rosie Perez could get the pipe. And Rosie Perez Jr. could get the pipe too. Do y'all know who I'm talking about when I say that? Let's see if Werner can figure it out.
No, actually, I don't.
Wow. Who do y'all think I'm talking about when I say Rosie Perez Jr.? Titties ain't as big, but who do y'all think I'm talking about when I say Rosie Perez Jr.? Somebody gonna get it. Adrian Carpenter coming through with the late night super chat of 5 schmackaroos. Said Netflix had a boatload of buffering issues, a sign of things to come. Lol. What's up, fellas? What's going on, man? Let me tell you something.
What's going on, man?
They did not have the bandwidth ready for that. Netflix did not have the bandwidth ready for that.
They got a month because they got the NFL on Christmas.
This was definitely a mic check 1 2 1 2 for Netflix for hosting WWE, because if that is what that's gonna be like, drones are not patient. If that is one thing I know about drones are not patient.
No.
You know the only thing drones are patient with? The product. Yeah, exactly. The product. The product. Oh, they'll wait forever for a good show. They'll wait forever for a good show.
Wait. They'll wait forever for a mediocre show.
Man, look. And then they'll get that mediocre show and praise the holy hell out of it.
You want to know why? Because Miz is a badass.
I'm still trying to see if anybody can figure out who Rosie Perez Jr. is. Warner, just take a guess. Just take a guess. And once I say it, or once somebody guesses
I'm gonna be pissed that I don't.
No,
get
you're not gonna be able to unsee it. You're not gonna be able to unsee it. I promise to God, you're not. Once somebody told me, I was not able to unsee it. Like, I'm talking about, looks like she came right out of her.
The only woman I could think of is the nurse from Scrubs.
Oh, you way off. Mo Dunch guessed it right. Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega and Rosie Perez look like mother and fucking daughter. They look like mother and fucking daughter. Look at a picture of them together. Look at a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Look like a young, slimmer, no titty having Rosie. I still fuck Jenna Ortega. I don't care. It's the intangibles with Jenna Ortega that I like. I don't know. Her disposition is a turn on. Rosie Perez, her too. I mean, them titties still, but no, I don't care if she's old. Jack, I ain't gonna lie. That's where I will cash in my Cougar card. I'll cash in my Cougar. Did you see her tonight? I'll cash in my Cougar card on Rosie Perez in a second. You insane? Boy, please. You gonna let that go to waste? No, never. The Jenna Ortega looks 16. Okay, so I've always found people that say that weird. Because you know what it comes down to me when I see people say that? Why are you perceiving her that way? Like, she's literally older than that. So, like, why? You got to be careful with your words with YouTube. So why, when people say that, it makes me question how they look at women. Does that make sense? It makes me question how a person looks at women when they go, oh, she look like she's 16. Like, why are you looking at her like that? Yeah. I've always found something about that has just always been weird to me. Like, I would never look at a of-age woman like that. I would never look at an of-age woman and be like, you look like you 16. I would never say anything like that. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. I've always found that weird. And as I told Werner, go watch her in the movie X and get back to me. Go watch her in the movie X and get back to me. Because that was the movie that made me look at her like, oh, yeah. X was that movie that I was like, yeah. I could give me a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? But said 22. Yeah, said my cougar card is Garcelle Booth. Oh, from Fancy from Jamie Foxx show. I'm gonna let you know right now. That's your choice. I can't take it away from you. But I've seen her recently. She not as fancy no more. She not as fancy no more. All them features is starting to droop. All them features that made her look like how she looked, they don't look the same no more, bro. I would have, maybe when she was like in her early 40s, I would have went for her, for sure. But now, nah. Said my cougar card is, Nev Camp. Oh, yes. Oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
That's like bucket list. Are you serious?
Is she like older than Cougar?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make that queen scream, goddammit. I don't give a fuck. You boy, please. Jill Marie Jones. Now, that's a good one. That's another one that, yeah, I'm cashing in the cougar card. Matthew Shelton, we know, bro.
We all know.
Everybody
knows.
We know, bro. And is it really a cougar card if y'all the same age? I think she younger than you. Is it really a cougar card if y'all like close in age? You need to be looking at Golden Girls like, yeah.
The Arthur.
Yeah. That's what you need to be looking at for cougars, goddammit. Straight up. Say, well, hold on, say, gotta make her scream with that ghost face mask on too. I'm all that. See, but here's the thing. Nev Campbell is one of those women, like next to Trish Stratus and Pamela Anderson, that got me into white women to begin with. So you got to understand, that's like a legacy type of situation. Like I would take that personally. Like I'd be like, look, I hope you understand what I'm about to do. She gonna be like, what that mean? You gonna find out in about 2 hours. When you laying here trying to figure out where all your body fluid went and looking up at the ceiling in hopes of catching a breath, you'll understand. You will understand. No, it would. Yeah, you just naming all the cast from Girlfriends, ain't you, Steve Butler? He's like, Golden Brooks. Just sing the damn theme song while you at it. My girlfriends. All right, y'all. So I am foregoing my drone accountability for the night. It is for a very important reason, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very important reason. Guys, I got a scoop without even trying to get one. How many times have I said on this show, this very specific, beautiful, excellent podcast that y'all love so much and y'all donate to, that Treesap, Mr. Sean Ross Treesap, does not care about you. He does not care about your viewership. He does not care about your allegiance. He does not care about your goddamn favorite baseball team, what dessert you like after a buffet. He don't give a damn about none of you. How many times have I said that? Right?
Multiple.
Yeah, I've said that repeatedly. Okay? Stay with me, y'all. So I got a scoop from somebody on the Fightful Select story of the Scott D'Amore news breaking today. So I posted, as I would. We're going to report the news. What you expect?
Mm-hmm.
And I get a DM from Mr. Treesap. I never respond to his DMs. I know that hurts his ego. Because people like him, he wants you to jump out at him. He wants you to lash out at him so he can make a tweet about it. He wants you to get angry with him so he can make a tweet about it. So he can diminish you. I've seen him do, and I'm saying this because I've literally seen him do it. I'm saying this because I have literally seen him do it. So he DMs and he says, can you not do this immediately after we post it? We have to wait, what did he say? Hold on, I want to make sure I read that. I don't want to misquote him because that's something else he loves trying to catch people off guard with. Hold on. I don't want to misquote that dickhead, that fuck boy. Hold on. He said, there's no tag or anything here. Okay, sir. So first and foremost, let me address that, Mr. Treesap. Us crediting you is enough. The way Twitter's algorithm works is like you don't even really got to use hashtags like that unless it's trending. You don't really got to use hashtags like that. Like somebody can type in the search bar Fightful and it'll still pop up as if we tagged. You understand? So when he said that part, I just laughed it off because I'm like, damn, dude, you run this big professional wrestling news company and you don't even know how algorithms work? But then he said, we have subscriptions to sell to support our staff. Let me say that again. We have subscriptions to sell to support our staff. Guys, I got a scoop without even trying to get one. You let somebody talk long enough, they'll say something stupid. I promise to God. You let a person talk long enough, they'll slip up. I don't know if y'all caught that, but Werner, what does that essentially tell you? What does that last sentence essentially tell you? It tells me two things, but I want to see if you can guess just one.
That he's a bitch.
I wasn't going there. I wasn't going for the sign language right now, but give the logical reason, please.
That he's afraid about losing subscribers.
That's one of my reasons, yes. So here's something that y'all got to pay attention to because look, this is just all first verse. I'm not even cooking on it just yet. What that tells me, number one, is he looks at y'all like a number. He looks at y'all like a number. That's what that message. I don't care if he tries to clean it up. I don't care if he tries to say that's not true. You took me out of context. That's the new, you want to know what you took me out of context is the new version of. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
That's right.
It's that that is the new cop out. You took me out of context. That is the new cop out. When you don't want to own up to some crazy shit you said, that's the new cop out. You took me out of context. I didn't really say that. You took me out of context. No, bro. I think what I'm saying is pretty within context. You essentially said, look, I got to sell these subscriptions to these suckers that are dumb enough to buy it. That's what you just said. Howard Stern in the building. That I'm glad I didn't bet money on that fight. You know what's so crazy, man? I almost hit the betting apps. I did. I stopped myself short. But no, I tell you what, man, like I said, that fight was nasty to see after the second round because Mike Tyson couldn't even plant. But when he was attacking and he was chasing Jake Paul looked like he looked like scared cattle. Anytime Jake Paul got in that phone booth with Mike, it was nasty work. It was cleanup time. All right. But yeah, it is what it is though, guys. But no, back to what I was saying. Treesap essentially just admitted y'all are a number. Y'all are just subscriptions. He don't care to know your name. He don't care to know where you came from. And Matthew Shelton, I'm not trying to exploit you when I say this. I'm not. I swear to God. I wouldn't even do that. You know I lost my mom too. I would never do this. But how many people get on their stream and look in their comment section and go, hey, man, everybody send love to this person because it's the anniversary of their mom's passing? How many streamers do that? How many of your favorite news fucking outlets do that?
None.
That's why I found that so janky for him to say. Because all these people that fucking support your cause, all these people that pay for news that honestly, bro, if I wanted to step into the dirt sheet game, I could put you out of business today. The least you could do is give a fuck about the people that pay money to see your blockhead ass talk about professional wrestling news, a scripted sport. That's nasty work. And then second scoop that I gather from him saying that is what Werner said. Fightful Select must not be doing that good. Those employee salaries must be eating away at his bottom line. Because that's the only time you see motherfuckers say that. Now, guys, I don't know how many of y'all watch like Red Pill Manosphere content. The Red Pill has kind of got janky recently. Ever since Kevin Samuels passed, the Red Pill got janky. But stay with me. There was these Red Pill Manosphere guys, somebody outside playing R&B outside somebody's crib. They want to fuck. But it was these Red Pill Manosphere guys named Fresh and Fit. One of the guys on that show, his name is Myron. He always had a whole bunch of racist ass things to say. He always was denigrating black people and black women and all. Like, the show is just trash. It's smut. It's disgusting. If you want to just sit around and watch two beta male simps that never really got pussy in high school yell at women that they never had a chance at in high school, but now that they got a little clout, they can yell at them. If you want to watch that, then you'll enjoy it. But they kind of got, ixnayed from the community because basically, the Myron dude kept crashing out. He kept crashing out. And you want to know what happened? All of their monetization went away. All of their shit got demonetized. Because this motherfucker just got to say some crazy stuff. Understand? There's repercussions in words. Sean Ross Tree Sap, I think you might want to play very careful with me, homie. That message is very telling. I'm glad Twitter doesn't have that unsend a message feature like Instagram does. That message is very telling. If I posted that, how would your subscribers feel? If I posted that message, how would your subscribers feel? Hearing you talk about them as if they're just a number. Oh, we got subscriptions to sell. How would you feel? How would they feel? You might want to play careful with how you message people, dog. Dude, I'm not afraid of you. If you notice, I ain't blocked you. Okay? What for? You a bitch. I'm not worried about you. I ain't blocked you. Understand me? I don't care how many interviews you get, homie. You still a lame ass in real life. And then you take it to a level that I'm not willing to go to because guess what? I don't even feel like you're worthy of a discussion with me, dude. I don't feel like you're worthy of a discussion. Why would I go back and forth with you, homie? Dude, because I know outside of this wrestling shit in real life, you probably a nobody, dog. Why would I go back and forth with you? Why would I waste my time like that? The only reason why I'm even addressing this on stream is because of how you spoke about your subscribers. Oh, we gotta sell these subscriptions. We gotta get them off. We gotta sell them like hotcakes. That's how you just said it. That's disgusting. I'm willing to go as far as to say that's carny-like. You crashing out over some wrestling news, homie? You crashing out over some wrestling news, homie? Do you know how many scoops I've broken on streams and then seen people magically report it 2 days after the fact? You know how many times that's happened in the 5 years we've been doing this show? What, dozens?
At least.
Dude, I could end your fucking Fightful Select tomorrow. You ain't the only person that talk to wrestlers, my guy. I promise you not. You're not special. But you run around DMing motherfuckers like you got it like that, homie. Like, bro, stop. You're not built like that. Stop. Make your little money off this professional wrestling shit. Enjoy your little motherfucking clout. And leave people the fuck alone, dude. Because I haven't even said none to you. I've let you crash out. I got about 3-4 messages in our DMs that you just crashing out about some stupid shit. I mean, one of which was because somebody snitched. Which, by the way, I haven't gotten any messages from Tree Sap about any videos or anything since we got rid of somebody. Yeah. That's funny. It's funny. I haven't gotten anything content related. All right. Okay. Just a little winky dink, I guess. Just a little winky dink. Said you want this clipped or is this in-house? Okay, so here's the thing. So I know he's a lurker. He's a vanity searcher. This is me telling the God's honest truth, y'all. I've never vanity searched Covalent TV on Twitter. Ever. I don't believe in putting things on my fallen ancestors. I would actually put that on my mother's spirit. I have never vanity searched Covalent TV on Twitter. I've done it on Google, but that's not even like a vanity search per se. That's just seeing where we are in the algorithm. I've never vanity searched on Twitter ever. Ever.
I do it from time to time on YouTube to see where we are in the algorithm.
Yeah, that's fine. But like, I've never, like, there's wrestlers that do it too. They just don't tell you. I know Matt Cardona does it. I know Chelsea Green does it. A lot of indie wrestlers do it, especially after like a big event. I'm missing some shit.
Well, those two really don't surprise me.
Yeah, but like, why is somebody that runs a dirt sheet vanity searching himself? How insecure do you have to be about your character to where you have to vanity search people that tag Sean Ross Sapp? Why do you give a fuck? That's the reason why I haven't vanity searched on Twitter, because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. These people don't know me in real life. And that's why with Sean Ross Treesap, I'm just like, dude, you need to chill. You don't know me in real life, homie. Stop DMing us, bro. If you're watching this and you're vanity searching and looking to see what we're saying about you, I'm saying it, my guy. Stop vanity searching us. If you got a problem with me, you know where to find me. I don't care. I'm at most of the same shits you are. I'm going to be at Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. I'm going to be at WrestleCade this month. Homie, what you want to do? What you want to do? Not say, what you want to do. Because you real tough in the DMs, my guy. But I just let you crash out. Because anybody that's willing to crash out on social media and some DMs is probably a bitch. Let's just be real. Can we all agree on that? And wait, Ray Donovan. Hold on. Stop. I like that comment and I'm going to explain why. Ray Donovan said, Sean is afraid of you. Let me tell you why I like that comment. Because I'm a remix into what I actually think it is. Watch this. I think he's afraid of what we can become.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's a difference. I think he's afraid of what we can potentially become. The thought of that terrifies him. He's trying to gatekeep pro wrestling media. Fightful is trying to gatekeep pro wrestling media. I'm willing to bet any amount of money. Sean Ross Treesap goes to bed at night praying PW Insider folds.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only person that competes with them as far as scoops. I bet he goes to bed every night like, please let tomorrow be the day that Mike Johnson kicks the bucket or something.
Or wrestle votes.
Yeah. And here's what he doesn't like either. We're not beholden to him. I think in his mind, he probably thought we was going to delete it. Nope. Still there. I ain't deleting shit. Fuck you. I'm not deleting nothing. Make me. Just like that fat bitch did with that damn Rhea Ripley clip where nobody gave a fuck about him. They just gave a fuck about Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make me delete it. Make me delete it. Make me delete your story. How about that? Otherwise, I'm not doing anything different than any other news outlet does. Please keep that same energy. Ain't nobody scared of you, bro. I don't care how much clout you got in the industry. Dude, I don't care. So I'm telling you, fuck boy, stay out of our DMs, man. Respectfully. I had to forego my drone accountability for that because I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just fucking tired of it.
Breaking news. Logan Paul uses black scent to say that he would kill Mike Tyson if they boxed.
And that's important. Why? Fuck the both of them. Who cares, bro? What, they gonna cherry pick another fucking senior citizen? Who cares?
Probably.
All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm checking on something. But Werner, give some thoughts on what I was just talking about, because I got to do something real quick. Just go ahead and talk to the people.
You know, this is grifting to a degree that I don't think anyone wants to see. No one cares about Fightful Select. The fact that you're putting useless not to say that the Scott D'Amore thing isn't useless, but there's a lot of useless things that go behind that fucking paywall.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be behind a paywall.
And nobody talks about it either.
And nobody talks about it. They just take it like it's gospel. And oh my God, Sean Ross Sapp is great. He's not. He's just another little white boy troll who thinks he's God's gift to wrestling when he's not.
That probably never, hold on, let me cook real quick. That never probably succeeded at anything else in life, but he found a lane and now he's like, oh, this is a lane where I have power. Let me wield my mighty hammer.
Right.
Dude, you not the Thor of this shit, my guy. You're not. How many dirt sheets have we seen come and go? All it he ain't ready for this. He ain't ready for this talk. Hey, bro, you want me to tell you the truth about real life? Mr. Tree Sap, you want me to tell you the truth about real life? All it take is one scandal, my guy. That's all it take. One scandal. And you done.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. Done. All your clout is gone. Can't get no more wrestler interviews. Can't do no more nothing. All that money gonna dry up. Then what you gonna do, fuck boy? Then what you gonna do? Because I got all that in real life without this shit. I got all that in real life without this shit. What you gonna do when your savings drying up? And the real reason why he probably said what he said in that message too, would it shock me if he's at this rate, he's funding Fightful by himself? No. No. Would it shock me if it came out that he's coming out of his own pocket to keep Fightful alive? No. Look at all of these news outlets that are ending their podcasts. Wrestle Inc. just announced that they're ending all of their post-show podcasts. They're ending their whole podcast division. Did y'all know that? And do y'all want to know why? Wrestling Inc. used to get scoops.
Yep.
They don't anymore. And Wrestling Inc. was getting scoops from like what? 2009 until like they had a good run. It was you want to know the two top ones? It was E-Wrestling News and Wrestling Inc. and PW Insider too, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It was PW Insider, E-Wrestling News, and Wrestling Inc. Those were your news sources from like 2009 until like 2014. You think that can't happen to you, bro? I'm shocked Wrestling Inc. held on as long as they did.
Mm-hmm.
Because what them ending their podcast division tells me is that they running out of money. You and Wrestle Purist, they in bed with people like Tree Sap. That's why this is the last time y'all gonna ever hear me bring them up on this show. Y'all got my word on that. That's why that fucking Ebu dork is gonna be on their little post-show podcast now. Wrestle Purist and Fightful are in bed with each other. I bet if Wrestle Purists would have posted that story almost straight away, they wouldn't have got no DM. So I count those as one. Wouldn't be shocked to find out if like Fightful acquired Wrestle Purists behind the scenes or something, and we just don't know about it.
Right.
But yeah, leave me the fuck alone, bro. You don't want that smoke with me, my guy. I'm not the one to play with. I'm petty. I'm very petty. Dude, you know what that one scandal is? You just dropped it in my DMs, dummy. You just dropped it in my DMs, stupid. You dropped your scandal in my DMs, dumbass. Fightful's running out of money, and you got to sell those subscriptions to those idiots. There's your scandal right there, idiot. How stupid can a motherfucker be? How stupid can a motherfucker be? Yeah, play with something safe, Tree Sap. Please play with something safe. Play with something safe, my guy. Adrian Carpenter coming through with another super chat saying, Sean knows if you guys decide to become Dirt Sheets and Soap Fam. In a second. Oh, God damn it. If y'all had to just put a number on it, and then we're going to get into the shows. If y'all had to put a number on it of how many stories I've broken just in the past 2 years alone, what would that number probably be? And I'm talking about way before they actually broke. If you had to put a number on how many stories I have broken on this show, how many would you say just in the past 2 years? We're going to give a number. I'm curious.
More than a dozen.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking more than 20.
35?
I've broken at least 30 stories in the past 2 years. At least. I'm going bear down Chicago Bears, bare minimum. I'm going bare minimum. It's probably way more than that. It's probably what Mo said. It's probably over 100. It's probably, who knows? Said that was supposed to say, dude, I wouldn't be shocked if it was over 100. I wouldn't be shocked. If I went back and did the research, I wouldn't be shocked. But let's read a few comments and then let's go ahead and get into these shows. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to what y'all came here for. But first, again, I'm going to make sure to read the comments. And also hit that like button if you haven't already. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. How many people do we have on the Twits? God damn it, Werner. You're wearing a Bill Belichick hoodie, but don't got no analytics.
I didn't have it up.
Pause. God damn it, Werner.
Oh.
But you want to know who had it up?
Mike Tyson?
And his butt cheeks. 174. Damn, we got that many people watching this late?
Yeah.
Shit. Thank you. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all passionately in the shower. No pause. Our loins are open. Flashless Man said those ring girls looked amazing. It was a black. I know one of them was this. Funny enough, I've actually spoken to her before. We've actually chatted up a couple times at some events in LA. One of them, her name is Virginia Sandhouse. That is one of the most gorgeous women walking this earth right now. And she knows it. That's why she keeps getting these opportunities. That is one of the most gorgeous women to touch this planet. Hands down. But that other chick with them tig old bitties, I want to know her name. That woman looked, and them was natural too. There wasn't no implants. I want to know who that was, but no, it's a little slim thick one. Her name is Virginia Sandhouse. Again, she's a sweetheart, and you know what's so crazy about her? As gorgeous as she is, she don't have a fucking ego. As gorgeous as she is, she don't have a fucking ego. You could just talk to her. Most pretty women are like that, honestly. A lot of people are scared to walk with fellas. A lot of fellas are scared to walk up to beautiful women. I'm like, do it. A lot of beautiful women are actually happy to have the conversation most times. Now, you're going to run into some nasty acting women, of course, but that comes with the game. But for the most part, beautiful women love conversation because they're not used to being talked to. That's some free game right there. Mo said taking subscribers away. No, Mo. Let me tell you why I say no to that real quick. Let me tell you why I say no to that. I am a man of God. God is going to order my steps exactly where I'm supposed to go. If it's meant for me to take his subscribers away from him, if it's meant for us to blow up, I'm going to let it happen on God's time. Now, I could be petty, but I'm going to tell you right now, the only way he going to get me to be petty is if he keep going with this little bitch behavior he keep doing. That man got one more DM before I'm going to go petty mode. Yeah, then I'm going to go petty mode. But until then, I'm going to let him keep crashing out because I got a feeling he going to say something else that's real stupid. I have this sneaking suspicion that he going to say something else real stupid. So, yeah. Said the lady you about, her name is Lexi Williams. I know a lot about Lexus. Trust me. I done dealt with a few Lexis in my life. About 6 of them at this point. Shit. But yeah, that's her name. Hold on real quick. I'm going to verify because I don't know if that's the same woman. Hold on. Let me see. Because, yes, I would love to get in contact with that beautiful woman. Yeah, that's her. That is her. Yeah, she was gorgeous. I was like, holy shit. But Virginia Sandhouse is just on another level. That's just like it's maybe about 4,000 of that type of woman in the world. Like, sorry. Said I was meaning he's afraid that will happen. Yeah, but well, he can keep on being afraid. You know why? Because eventually all this crashing out gonna catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
All that crashing out gonna catch up with him. And when it do, it's gonna be hilarious. I'm glad y'all commenting, but y'all threw me off with the last little set of comments because I'm trying to get into the shows. We just approaching an hour, so we should be all right on time. But I want to tell y'all something real quick. This is a true story. This is what happens when you talk to God and you give all your problems to him. Now, faith without works is dead. You still got to put in the work. But like, this is what happens when you don't let earthly things kind of like rile you up. You just kind of give them up to God and just continue to live your life. A lot of people that have hated on me or said something crazy or been disrespectful or weird, something always seems to end up happening to them. Like my whole life. A lot of people that fucked me over are in shitty situations right now. A lot of people that moved weird with me, they're in funny situations. Meanwhile, I've just been elevating. So why would I look at him as anything different? Why would I look at him as anything different? He's just another obstacle that God is going to move out of my way. Come on now. Why would I look at, come on, y'all got to be real. Said, as a wrestling fan, I'm disappointed in the ticket situation for Collision in Columbus, Ohio, and I was really looking forward to going and getting reimbursed the $116 for it. I don't care. Yeah, man, but they moved it to a new venue, so if you want to go, man, you can still go. Put that towards the, a new ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, bro. That happens sometimes. It is what it is. All right, y'all. It is time to get into the show that smacks us down and smacks you two guys down, too. Smackdown. All right. Werner, are you ready to go back to 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 back?
To back to back to back to back?
In Tibet.
Ooh.
Yes. Free Tibet. All right. So we come into the show with everyone involved in the night walking in. All right, y'all, let's just get into it. Wrestling has more than one royal nepotism. Nepo baby in my soul. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, Chody is kicking us off. He says Kevin Cartman has crossed the line. And will he please come out here right now? He's really pissed off while saying this, demanding that Kevin Owens come out. Instead, Boring Aldis walks out with purpose in a poorly tailored suit, saying he knows Chody is angry, and so is he. Blandy Borden is laid up with severe cervical trauma.
Oh my God.
After having his back fused together, he understands it's a very difficult situation. Owens used a pile driver. It's a reason that move is banned. It's a pile driver. Like, why did he repeat it like that?
Why are they making this a bigger deal than what it's supposed to be?
Let me tell you what's so funny about this. We all witnessed Kevin Owens pile drive Randy Orton and his neck or head not even hit the mat.
Right.
What do I always say? They treat WWE fans like they are the dumbest fans on the planet. And you know what? Based off of how they act, rightfully so.
And by the way, the Undertaker's pile driver was used for a very long time until he retired.
These things are true. These things are true. Yeah, it said you think that Randy died or something, right? All right, y'all, let's get this energy back up, man. He knows
Let's get that 10-bell salute going.
Yeah, well, there you have it. He knows everyone does what it takes to succeed in this company, but Kevin Cartman crossed that line. The fact of the matter is, until they figure this out, Boring Aldis says they can't have him here. So Chody naturally does not like this. You are making a martyr of Kevin Owens. You're giving him exactly what he wants. Chody asked Nick to let him handle this, and Kevin Cartman is self-righteous, indignant, and an ass.
You didn't call my wife. You didn't call his wife.
What?
You didn't make it about me. Me.
Are we 6? You motherfuckers can't say asshole?
No.
All right, let's keep it going, y'all. Chody asked him to be real with him. He knows that Aldis has to be the businessman, but he's also a wrestler under that suit. And he wants him to appeal to that. Chody tries to hit him in the feels by talking about the effect Orton had on him, bringing up Blandy Borden, telling him how he was proud of him at WrestleMania 40, the highlight of his career. Yeah, you still coasting off of that, and it ain't working. But Blandy Borden means that much to him, and that's because of him. He can't deal with that. He wants to handle his business in a WWE ring.
That's right.
Cody Rhodes wouldn't know authenticity if he spent 72 hours in a Mitchell and Ness factory.
Facts.
Dude, like whenever he tries to convey authentic emotion, all you can do is just facepalm because you're like, bro, you're so fake and disingenuous. You know this. I can't believe I'm finally saying this. He has now gotten to that point in record time where he elicits the same reaction out of me that fuckboy buckethead John Cena does. Well, did, because he don't get it out of me no. Like WWE crowbarred John Cena so much that I just became numb. If my mom was still here and around, guys, she'd be in the comment section saying, yeah, I remember him. They crowbar Cena so much, I just became numb. It was just status quo. I was like, okay, I know what to skip. Whenever I see his colorful shirts and his stupid fucking dad hat and his jorts, to just skip it. That was my DVR era. Before I was doing this show, that was my DVR era. I would DVR the shows, and anytime I saw him pop up on the screen, fast forward. I just became numb. Matches too. Fast forward. The only time I couldn't do it is when the pay-per-views were on the WWE Network. Other than that, fast forward. Chody has gotten to that point with me in record time. I'm so numb to anything that Chody says, I sound like a Linkin Park song. I'm so numb to everything that Chody says that I'm just like, dude, hurry up and lose that belt so you can become irrelevant, please.
For the love of God.
Because we know that's what's going to happen. Anybody with a brain can see that's what's going to happen. Once that belt is off of him, watch him spiral into irrelevancy. Watch him spiral into irrelevancy. That man is going to do a 360 tomahawk dunk into irrelevancy once that belt is off of him. Mark my words.
But then Cody's going to turn heel. Everything will be right with the world.
Wait. Look at how fast Triple H had to pivot with AAR Priest and put him back in the main event scene because people stopped caring about him once he lost that belt.
And got out of that group.
Did y'all notice that? I'm sorry, maybe I didn't bring that up on Monday. Maybe I didn't bring that up on Monday. I'm bringing it up now. Look at how fast Triple Nose had to pivot with AAR Priest as an example. He had to pivot with AAR Priest with the quickness. Because he was like, oh man, one of my favorites ain't getting no reaction. So he had to toss him back in that main event scene. And now here's what's funny about that. What's going to happen after Gunther beats him again? He's going to go right back to irrelevancy. But I think...
So right back to the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title.
But I think Triple Nose just got so bored with Baron Corbin that he was like, you know what? I'm just going to let you go.
Which was the right move.
Because Baron Corbin was AAR Priest before AAR Priest. He was that guy that you kept going, why does he keep getting this push? He don't got no charisma. His in-ring moveset is limited. He was AAR Priest before AAR Priest. Baron Corbin was AAR Priest before AAR Priest. Do y'all remember the ill-advised Baron Corbin pushes? Do y'all remember those? That was bad times.
Remember Happy Corbin?
Man, Werner, you want to be shot.
With Madcap Moss, Mr. Jokester himself?
Whose theme song literally went jokey joke, joke, joke.
Mm-hmm.
Do we forget? All right, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. I could go off on a whole tangent on that, but I'm not. I'm going to keep it moving. Oh, God damn it. Chody said, because what else is he supposed to do? Beat Kevin Cartman's ass in his front yard? He knows Boring Aldis doesn't want that from this company's champion. Can you stop with the corporate shit? Can you stop? Can you stop acting like you're important, please? He said, but the ball is in his court and he won't wait very long for a decision on this. And commentary said this is far beyond going to human resources and they need to deal with Kevin Cartman. Chubby Uso is shown walking backstage, talking on the phone, saying, I got you. He pulls up on Cokehead Uso and Sammy Liberal. He reveals that it was Boorman Lames he was talking to, and he wants to meet them in the same room when he gets there so they could go over the plan for Survivor Series. Jay Cokehead brings up the fact that they don't actually have a fifth member yet, and Sammy Liberal says he has one more idea for someone he can ask, and he bails off to make another attempt. And the Borsos don't look convinced he'll be successful. All right, time for the first round matchup in the Women's U.S. Championship Tournament. Werner, who were these competitors, and talk about them. Matter of fact, say the competitors, give your thoughts on the match, and give the result.
All right, everybody, we have a triple threat match for the WWE Women's United States Championship Tournament. Get excited. We have Bayley versus B-Fab.
Lord.
Versus Candice LeRae.
Lord.
Somebody get me a knife.
Lord, 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 Lord.
You know, this is the only fucking time I was rooting for Bayley to win. Because if one of the other two won, oh boy.
Not only was it boring, and not only was it predictable, whose bright idea was it for somebody to say, You know who we should put in the ring together in a triple threat?
BFAB and Candice LeBoring and Bailey.
That's where my issue begins. Whose bright idea was it to put the most boring and the worst wrestlers all in the ring together at once? That was my problem.
Yeah.
Like, we could start right the fuck there. But give the result.
Bailey won. Which thank God for that.
What the fuck was that? Well, it was like, bro, your cadence is so weird. How the fuck did you go from like, yeah, to, yeah, so. If you don't take you some Percocet or something, boy, wake the fuck up. Fuck is wrong with you?
LeRae rains down rights on Bailey. Bailey then sends LeRae crashing into a turnbuckle. But BFAB lands a slam on Bailey. She dumps LeRae onto the apron, but Bailey rolls her up for the win. Exciting.
So, as I was watching this match, I said BFAB has a chance to shut me up. I dead ass said that when I was watching this match. I said BFAB has a chance to shut me up. So let me tell you something. She didn't shut me up. She's still garbage. But, and here comes Top Dollar, or I'm sorry, AJ Francis to probably fucking roast us. He's terrible at roasting, by the way.
Oh, does he simp over BFAB?
Yeah, he's terrible at roasting. Dog, you can simp over her all the fuck you want. I get it. Y'all was in a faction with each other. I understand. I understand that you're going to stand up for her in some capacity. BFAB is worse than Eva Marie. BFAB literally looked like that was her first wrestling match ever. And as much shit as I give Candice LeBoring and Bailey, they brought her along in that match. Because I'm telling you right now, BFAB, that's the perfect word, Mo. BFAB looked clueless out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking Donald Faison, clueless.
Deer caught in headlights.
She looked like dog. What's that mean? What the fuck is a polar bear doing in Arizona? I think that's the mean. Like, that's what that was like. Werner, you've probably never seen it because your algorithm's fucking weird.
That is true.
All right, so don't make no fucking faces. Shut your ass up. But, dude, that's what it was like. What the fuck was a polar bear doing in Arizona? WWE, let her go. Other wrestling promotions, don't pick her up.
There's no ROI in her.
No, she's terrible. Dude, there is no room for improvement with BFAB. None. You can have AJ Francis run out there and crash out for you on social media all you want. You can have Ashante the Adonis run out there on social media and crash out for you all. You want to notice the one person that never crashes out for BFAB that was a part of that group?
Do I swerve?
Only when you drive.
Yeah.
I've never seen Swerve cape for her. I've seen him like retweet pictures of them together and all that stuff. But like, I've never seen Swerve crash out for BFAB. If anybody could find it, I'll come on the stream and say I was wrong. I've never seen Swerve crash out for BFAB. Ever. And look at where Swerve is and look at where everybody else in that group is. If I'm wrong, let me know. I am perfectly fine with being wrong. I'm not one of these people when I'm wrong. I'm like, oh, you took me out of context.
That's not what I said.
Boy, that is, man, that
Even
is.
though there's video of him saying what he said.
I will never forget fucking Bubba doing that. I will never.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, you're on video saying it. Fuck you mean I took you out of context? Is that not you saying exactly what I quoted you saying? Oh, you just took the clip. This is misleading. Sir, stand on what you too old to not be standing on what you say.
Facts.
After a certain age, can I be honest? Think Mike Tyson. After a certain age, you just stop giving a fuck and start standing on what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on what you say. You fucking fed shill. That they were only relevant because of Swerve. They ain't ready for that conversation. And don't get me wrong, Top Dollar is a friend of the show. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like at some point you got to get honest. Nobody's safe from honesty. I don't give a fuck if you're a friend of the show or not. Nobody is safe from honesty. BFAB is a waste. BFAB is a fucking waste. Get rid of her. Wrestling, get rid of her. Don't book her for no conventions. Don't book her for no indie shows. Just let her just disappear into normal life. How old is she, by the way?
BFAB?
That'll really let me know if she's cooked. I'm glad badly won, but not
33.
Yeah, nah, bro. Nah. Nope. Not when you got Roxanne Perez sitting in NXT right now. Not when you got Stephanie McCoy sitting in NXT right now. Not when you got Julia sitting in NXT right now. Not when you got Delta sitting in NXT right now. No. That's nasty.
She'll be
work.
34 next Friday.
That's insane. Why is she on TV? Why is she on TV? See, with Charlotte and Becky, I get it because they've been pushed as top stars, and WWE has to continue to get their ROI on their names and their brands. What's BFAB's excuse? And speaking of Becky, Becky's not that much better than BFAB in the ring her damn self. She's marginally better. $207 on the twits? Damn. Okay, we doing numbers on the late night creep. What am I acting like? That's a surprise, folks, man. We did a stream at like, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and had like 300 people?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it 400? When we did when we did the Dynasty John, I was on the road. Yeah, we had a gang of motherfuckers. Well, I was like, God damn, okay. Leroy said BFAB is sleeping with someone. That's why she gotta be, man. No, I actually agree with you. Cause dude, I can't think of any reason BFAB still has a job. Yeah, she don't bring nothing to the Street Profits either. Yeah. 33, about to be 34. Let me just say 34. 34 years old. God damn, at least Mia Yim can wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, they show the bracket, and Bayley will face the winner of Bianca Belair versus Chelsea Green versus Blair Davenport. Gee, wonder who's winning that one. I don't know, Werner.
I don't know.
All right. Do you know what happens next after that, sir?
Backstage, we have Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Nope, you skipped one thing. So that we're getting better. Your crackhead notes are getting slightly better. The crack is taking a little longer to kick in for the notes. So we getting better. It was one thing in between it though. We see Sammy Liberal talking to Los Angeles Knight backstage because and it doesn't seem to be going well for him.
Oh, I jumped ahead.
Yeah, you did. You sure did.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. He walks off and we're told he's going to do United States Championship Open Challenge next. Mr. Los Angeles Knight, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Before getting to that, we see BFAB talking to the Street Profits backstage, and they're consoling her before she encourages them in their tag title match tonight. And then, go ahead.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven come over to BFAB to make fun of her for losing. BFAB had some backup with Mia Yim. Why do they still try to sneak in that Michin nonsense?
It's never gonna get over. And you could have her run out there and say she picked it, all the fuck you want. That's the first thing. You remember when they put that name on her? That was the first thing they had her do. They had her run out there like, yeah, I wanted this, and everybody was like, nah. And then when we found out what it meant, we really was like, nah. Michin is crazy. I was like, so she calls herself crazy. That's it. Her name is Crazy. That's it. That's all. Okay. All right. But go ahead, sir. Continue.
The wonderful creativity of Paul Levesque.
Her titties are still phenomenal, though.
Yes. BFAB had some backup with Mia Yim, wielding some kendo a kendo stick, not multiple. Ready for a fight. This convinced Chelsea and Piper to back off. BFAB also tried to create some dissension between Chelsea Green and Piper Niven when the tournament came up and said, you two can't both be champion.
You know what's starting to seep over and I don't like it? That NXT Degrassi feel about the promos and the backstage. It's starting to seep over to the main roster a little bit. This was very hokey. Chelsea Green's mannerisms were a little too over the top this time. Like normally her over the top mannerisms work. This time it was a little much. She needed to dial it back a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to feel real hokey. But continue. Oh, let me check my notes to make sure you don't skip ahead on something again, because boy.
Next up, we have the United States Open Challenge.
Okay, so you cut a promo before that, sir.
Yeah, LNA makes his way down to the ring. Legado del Phantasma.
Legado del Phantasma. You know what? I can't take this anymore. It is like listening to a 4-year-old. Okay, Warren, got to step your game up, man. All right, come on. All right, so here's what I'm finna do. So, it's just a couple things I want to point out, and then I'm gonna let you get a take too with this. If I could send Michael Chode to the coldest region on this planet in a very small box, and all I had to do was pay $1,000 for it to happen, that would be the best $1,000 I have ever spent in my fucking life. He went for the damn gusto tonight. He did the mainstream pandering thing. He did the Giannis dropped 59 because LA Knight was there. And by the way, you notice that WWE always seems to cut off those clips right before it gets to what the crowd reaction was to those people. Like they showed the guy introducing them, but they didn't play the crowd reaction. You know why? Because WWE is in its fucking mainstream as they want to believe it is, and drones want to believe it is. But here was what sealed the deal for me. And I tell y'all, for every WWE show, there's one moment in every show where I want to pick up my remote, cut it off, and not do the review, walk in my room, and bang my head against the damn wall. Michael Chode is in Milwaukee. This man, after making the LA Knight reference to the Milwaukee Bucks, which, by the way, in between commercial breaks, as if he needed to say this, yeah, this arena also hosts the Milwaukee Bucks of the NBA. Who says of the NBA?
No one.
If you live in this country and you don't know the Milwaukee Bucks is an NBA team, leave the country. But this is what he did, guys. This is what he did. Yeah, you really gonna have to take over. Boy, your notes better be on point and you better be ready to fucking read. Cause after this, I'm about to shut down for like a second. I'm not gonna lie, I can feel it rumbling. This dipshit fuck boy, this untalented twat said, yeah, and Milwaukee is also known for their brats cannon. And Corey Graves, you could hear the disappointment in Corey Graves' voice. Corey Graves said, Michael, I think you mean brats. And then do you know what Michael Cho says? Do you know why I said brats? Because that's what my parents used to say about me when I was a kid. You could have talked, bro.
All right, getting back to it.
It would have actually been nice if you did, by the way.
All right.
That was too much fucking dead air. Dude. Did you hear what I just said, by the way? I said that I was gonna need a second. I literally
Yeah,
said,
I didn't. I thought you were just.
You know I
to the
hate doing
side. I
this.
didn't know you actually stood up.
You know I hate doing this on the show, bro. Like, come on, man. Look alive. All right. Go ahead. I can't, bro.
To make a long story short, Berto answers the challenge for the U.S. title. It was a short match because it was a somewhat competitive squash match. Getting to the end, Berto lands a springboard to kick on Knight on the ropes and pins him down. But Knight kicks out. Berto lands a shooting star press on Knight, but Knight lands a boot on him to deliver the power slam. He then looks to drop an elbow, but Berto avoids and sits on the top rope. Knight fights off Berto and connects with an elbow drop, then follows it up with a PFT for the win. Winner and still champion LA Knight. After the match, Shinsuke Nakamura sighting, kids, attacks Knight from behind and lays him out.
And he's looking like Anakin fucking Skywalker.
That too. We head backstage to where Sami Zayn informs Jim.
One second. I'm glad you're on the road, but 1 second. LA Knight, this is the only positive I think I have for the whole show. LA Knight's crowd control on the microphone is really good, and WWE is so dumb that they never play to his strengths. They never play to anybody's strengths. LA Knight's strength is go out there, toss him out there with a live microphone and tell him, hey, man, here's the bullet points you have to hit, and watch him make magic on that microphone. That's honestly how he got as over as he is now. And also to be pointed out, LA Knight got a custom U.S. title belt, which shocked the hell out of me because it seems like WWE doesn't really do that unless they selling it on WWE Shop. So I was shocked to see a custom belt for a current champion. I was very shocked by that. But yeah, if you give LA Knight a microphone and you just tell him, here's the bullet points you have to hit, he's going to go out there and make magic. Certain people, you don't have to script them to holy hell. Let them just go out there and do what they do. LA Knight is one of those guys. Maybe not in the ring, but like on the microphone, LA Knight can talk people into an arena. Let him. That's why I don't know how TNA fumbled him so fucking bad. Well, he was in that promotion around that late Bischoff era, so never mind. But go ahead, continue.
We head backstage where Sami Zayn informs the Usos that his War Games recruit didn't pan out. Aw, shucks.
Would you look at that? No one wanting to work with Roman Reigns. Who would have thunk? The trio then enter Roman Reigns' dressing room. Back from break, we see the Bloodline make their way to the ring as we see Sami Zayn and the Usos
And Reigns leave Reigns' dressing room. Who the hell writes this? Solo Sikoa demands that Milwaukee acknowledge him. Oh, God. Oh.
Only logical thing going on WWE programming is the fact that nobody wants to work with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So to make a long story short, all four men brawl, yada, yada, yada. Bronson Reed shows up to be the fifth member for the Temu bloodline.
Stop. I'm going to stop you right now. Hold on. I wish they were in here. They were in here earlier, and I hate that the stream went out. They were in here earlier, but if y'all are watching it on playback, please feel free to comment. I saw Catherine and Weekly Steel Chair getting into like a little bit of a debate on Twitter, and I want y'all to understand something. This is why I say I understand everyone has their own opinions. I get it. But when your opinion starts to get into a point of where you're trying to justify something that doesn't make sense, that means your opinion is probably falling flat. Like if you're trying to find a reason to justify something, like somebody is hitting you with a logical argument and you're still trying to justify how wrong you actually are, you need to just hold the L. Hold that L. Just go ahead and pick that L up, put it in the backpack, and just walk off with it. Because I saw, these are our viewers, by the way. I keep forgetting we have new people sometimes. These are our like legacy viewers of the show. One is named Catherine, another one is named Weekly Steel Chair. The Weekly Steel Chair had questioned the Bronson Reed involvement with the bloodline, okay? And Catherine had said, well, he had said, Bronson Reed, this doesn't make sense. And Catherine said, yes, it does. By having Bronson Reed on Solo's team, this allows Seth to join Roman's team now. Bronson and Seth have history. To which Weekly Steel Chair had said, I don't think it contextually fits the entire story they want other than just Bronson and Seth's individual rivalry. I don't know if it's the best inclusion into the match, but at least it's unexpected. Weekly Steel Chair, if you're watching this on playback right now, never concede your point. Like you were making a logical point and you kind of somewhat conceded because I know you and Catherine are cool and y'all are part of the community of the show. Catherine was wrong here. And Catherine, when you watching this on playback or you coming to the next stream, I'm going to tell you were wrong. This does not make sense. Aesthetically, it makes sense. Bronson Reed actually looks like he's Samoan. Aesthetically, it worked. I will actually give credit where credit is due. Aesthetically, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Aesthetically, I was like, if we went back to the 90s, they could have easily passed him off as Samoan because that was a 90s thing. Let's make somebody a race that they're not even. Yeah. Yokozuna was fucking Samoan. He wasn't no goddamn Japanese.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, when they put Bronson Reed on the ramp next to them, I was like, look at that. I was like, that actually kind of worked a little bit. But no, Catherine, you're wrong. Weekly Steel Chair was 100% right. It's a shoehorn. It's a shoehorn. We're so creatively bankrupt to where we can't create enough intrigue around the match to put people in here. Uh-oh. Hold on. We still here. Okay. Tried to go out on us. We can't create another intrigue. We can't create enough intrigue on the match to where we can put mystery opponents in the match. Imagine if one of the people Sammy was walking up to just show, like, for example, let's just say Sammy was like, oh yeah, I found a fifth member. And let's just say for shits and giggles, it was CM Punk. Nobody would have saw that coming.
Mm-mm.
Nobody would have saw that coming. But WWE is so creatively bankrupt that they can't build intrigue around the fifth mystery spot in War Games. Weekly Steel Chair was right. This is lazy. This is lazy. Oh, we can't figure out how to make this match intriguing. without borrowing from other storylines. Like, dude, why not just make the fact that no team has a fifth member a story? Why not just make that the story going into the match? Why not make that a bonus story going into the match? And then just let it be a surprise. Whoever pops up at the pay-per-view pops up. Like how, okay, WWE fans love repeats. Imagine if fucking the good guys, fuck it, I'm just gonna call them the good guys, because I'm confused at this point, who's bloodline, who's not. I don't fucking know anymore. But just imagine if CM Punk popped up on their side and Drew McIntyre popped up on the new bloodline side. What are you making faces for? What are you gesticulating for? You good, man?
Everything just went black.
On
my screen.
Oh, you said on your screen. I'm thinking of the stream. I'm like,
No, just my screen. Like, I can see the far screen, but I can't see the screen that I have all the notes on.
Okay, well, work it out.
I'm trying.
Giovanni said, I'm so sick of Triple Noses booking. Said they have totally ruined WCW War Games, such a waste. Said, and
all right, I got it.
And this needed to be the go home segment in the first place. They did this for ratings. Said, I don't even know why this match needs 5 people on each team, because in NXT it was 4-on-4. Said WWE insulted everyone's intelligence with Yokozuna. Said, watch them use Cena as their 5th for his return. Please, no, that ain't gonna happen. If it did, good God. But I'm telling you right now, man, they can't. Triple H cannot book. He cannot book. All right, go to the main event, man. I'm ready to wrap this shit up.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Did we skip something?
Oh, we skipped a lot.
I'll go for it then.
Yeah. We have a video showing Kevin Owens on social media about how he just did his job because Randy called him out. Apparently Boeing all this called Owens, said he had to show up to SmackDown next week because Cody wants it. Owens, upset because he doesn't apparently want to go to work, says he shouldn't have to show up for Cody or WWE, but he will for himself because he's a big fan of the Utah Hockey Club. But everyone needs to remember one thing. When he shows up next week, he's just doing his job. Up next, we have the WWE Tag Team Championship, the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits. No one cares because it ended in a DQ because Ciampa decided to turn heel finally. Backstage, we have Naomi and Bayley. They were hyping each other up. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill came over, still holding a grudge against Bayley because we can't get rid of that or get over that.
I'm going to stop you one more time. This is probably the last time I'm going to stop you for SmackDown. Montez Ford, leave.
For the love of God.
Leave. What, like, dude, I know Angelo Dawkins is your homie. You don't want to leave fake-ass D'Lo Brown behind. I get it, bro. But, dude, you are wasting every last bit of your superstar potential you have left. Just fucking leave. Bianca will be fine. Leave. Oh, I must have pissed some of the drones off when I said that. We lost a lot of viewers when I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Like, dude, go. They're never going to push you. Go. Continue.
All right, main event time. We have Nia Jax versus Naomi for the women's title.
Oh, God.
This was a terrible match. I'm just going to go to the end. Naomi sends Jax crashing into a ring, into the ring post shoulder. The first, then delivers a split leg moonsault. She goes for the pin, but Jax kicks out. Candice LeRae sends Bayley crashing into the ring post on the outside. Jax delivers a Samoan drop off the top rope to Naomi. She follows it up with the Annihilator for the win. Winner and still champion Nia Jax. After the match, we see Roman Reigns pouting in his room like a little 5-year-old. And he calls somebody. He calls his wise man. And the phone number is disconnected. Show goes off the air.
And I saw so many WWE fans losing their mind over that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to predict it. No, let me take a line from Paul Heyman. It wouldn't be a prediction. It would be a spoiler. If I told y'all what's going to happen with that, y'all, the WWE fans, the secret WWE fans that watch our show would be butthurt because they'd be like, oh, you just ruined it. This is so predictable. I want to see if anybody knows where that's going. I'm personally not going to say it. Because I ain't finna have no mad little fucking ninja watcher that's watching our show but too afraid to comment and be like, why'd you spoil it?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna let y'all put 2 and 2 together on that one. It's so obvious too. And to go back to that Naomi match, to see Naomi regress to the level in which she has regressed since returning to the company is monumentally bad. Like, she has regressed at a rate that I don't think we've ever seen in wrestling next to Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
She has regressed bad. And the crowd don't give a fuck about her either. Like, once her entrance is over, the crowd is just like, all right. That's most wrestlers in WWE, if I'm being honest. Once their entrance is over, the crowd couldn't give a fuck about them, dude. Hi, Gabriella. I needed one of the ladies to uplift the spirit, man. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties earlier, but we said we was gonna do it after the fight, and here we are. We're about to wrap up because we finna do Rampage real quick. But I'm glad you came back in, Gabriella. How are you doing? Up on the late night creep, you know what I'm saying? What you doing up this late? Oh, say hi, how are you, beloved? Leroy said Naomi is my kind of lady. No, she thicker than a Snicker for sure. But man, I that wrestling.
Yeah.
What's happened? Like, baby, what happened? Oda said those fans don't react to certain talent in their theme songs. Well, they said those fans not react to. Man, that shit is giving me a fucking aneurysm. Okay. Gabriella said not too bad. I'm glad to hear that, Gabriella. I'm glad to hear that you are doing not too bad. Whatever that means in your world, I'm happy for you. Okay? But yeah, man. Let's go to ratings. -10, no moment. The show, SmackDown in particular. Now I'm going to separate the two. Because for a long time, we were the only podcast that would get on and be like, they're both equally bad. SmackDown is starting to pull away. SmackDown is starting to pull away a little bit. That doesn't mean Raw is better. It's just slightly less shit. So instead of like 3 turds, it's like 2. That's basically.
And the only reason why that is because it's 1 less hour.
Basically. Yeah. Well, not recently, but I get what you meant. But fucking, oh my God. SmackDown is just so bad. It's like, you want to know what it's starting to become? It's becoming the Bloodline Cody Rhodes ego stroke hours.
Yep.
Like, if you're not any one of the two that I just named, you're probably in a storyline that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and no one cares. And if you've noticed something, the crowd is starting to lose steam for Tiffany Stratton too, which I also predicted. Said, did the Street Profits turn heel, by the way? I missed it. Kind of, sort of. They kind of hopscotched it a little bit. If you don't know what that means, that mean they tiptoed it. They kind of tiptoed it, but they didn't make it like definitive. Does that make sense? WWE has a tendency of doing that. They say AEW is gun shy. WWE fans will literally be like, Tony Khan is way too gun shy of a booker. While me and Werner might be inclined to agree with that to a degree, not nearly as gun shy as WWE has been. Think about all the things WWE has not pulled the trigger on in the past 10 years. Like Montez Ford in the main event scene. That's a great example. I could count, man, it's so many things that I could bring up, but I don't feel like it. I don't got that kind of time. I could bring up easily way more scenarios. That figure said, Matthew Sheldon said, meanwhile, the New Day is still together. Said they can't figure what to do. When is that New Day 10th anniversary thing? Because I thought that was supposed to be this week.
That's what I thought too.
Like, when is it?
I have no idea.
That's obviously where they're going to do it. But, like, of course, leave it up to WWE to do it when people they predict it the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so exhausted, bro. WWE, I'm telling you, if you go into something with a lot of energy, just watch WWE. It will drain every bit of energy you have.
Facts.
Like,
Big
just
facts.
reviewing it and even talking about it, it just drains you. But
Let's get into Rampage.
No. We're not done yet because you ain't give your rating and I ain't. Give me a second. Obviously, no moment. Go ahead.
-10. This show is god awful. I don't see it getting any better anytime soon. In fact, I think it's even going to get worse before it even gives a blink of hope.
So,
no moment.
Something people are glossing over and that y'all are not probably even thinking about. Wait for it. When Raw goes to Netflix, y'all know SmackDown is about to get the shit end of the stick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Netflix wants all of SmackDown's top talents.
Yep.
That's been reported. And I knew that already. I actually knew that from my sources. Netflix.
And
go ahead.
Let's not forget, both shows will be at 3 hours.
Yeah.
Boom.
SmackDown is about to get fucked. SmackDown is about to get fucked. If you think SmackDown is bad now, SmackDown is about to get even worse. Take a second to think about that. They probably gonna finally push LA Knight as the main star.
Yeah. Because who are they going to have? AR Priest?
I wouldn't be shocked if we saw all the belts on Raw too.
Yeah. At least until after WrestleMania season.
Mm-hmm. You predicted exactly what I was going to say next. At least until WrestleMania is over. Yep. I cannot believe I had so much energy and this show just like sapped it out of me. Like they were just like fucking knife.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got Rampage up if you're ready.
Just give match results, man.
Yeah. First up, we got Hikaru Shida defeating Leila Grey in a pretty decent match.
Push Leila Grey.
Yeah, for the love of God. Then we had a very good interview between Harley Cameron and Renee Paquette. Go watch.
Wait, hold on real quick. Leila Grey is everything that WWE thinks B-Fab is. They're like the same age, but Leila Grey is literally just better at everything, even better looking.
Yeah.
That's what I think WWE sees in B-Fab. Continue.
In a way too long of a match, Mark Briscoe versus Ariya Daivari. Mark Briscoe won.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. In a surprisingly good match, Komander versus Rocky Romero.
Agreed. Took me way off guard.
Took me way off guard.
But don't forget that the hype man, the greatest hype man in the history of pro wrestling.
Oh, shut up. That's not, that is nothing.
The greatest hype man.
That has nothing to do with that.
Man, if I shut up, it'll be no show. As I was saying. Right. The greatest hype man in the history of professional wrestling, Alex Abrahantes, was out there cheering everybody on with his motherfucking motorcycle gloves and the jacket that Werner wishes he had in his closet, and he's so jealous.
Not jealous.
Shouts out to
Komander
Alexander
won.
Hawkins.
After that, next Lexi Nair interviewed Anna Jay. Got interrupted by Taya saying she would offer to help. Anna didn't want any help. Up next, we had Rush and Beast Mortis versus Richard Holiday and Alec Price.
Say his name like that.
What, Richard Holiday?
Your ass said the Beast Mortis.
I said Beast Mortis.
That is not what you said. Everybody, is that what he said? Everybody, is that what he said? See, you see how I'm asking casually? I'm not even putting nothing on it. Watch what people say. That's literally how you said it. You said the Beast Mortis. Swear to God. I'm tired, but I'm not that damn tired. Roosh? Yes, Roosh. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
In a decent match, Rush and Beast Mortis won.
The Beast Mortos.
Mortos.
He's not Mortis from WCW. That's see? See, you all see that time.
See, I'm just getting my WCW and AEW wrestlers mixed
You walked
up.
right into what you thought you didn't say.
I didn't think I said it.
You did. Said sign Richard Holiday. Okay. Well, don't be shocked if you see WWE ID.
Yeah. After that, we had Lexi Nair interview MVP for scouting talent. MVP thinks some AEW talent needs motivation and better management, while others need to be beaten down. After that, there was a hype package.
He said some pause ass shit. He was like, some men need to be beaten down to their knees. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, oh, okay, MVP, you might need to relax there, Montel Vontavious Porter.
Right.
The hell?
After that, we had a hype package for Anna Jay versus Mariah May for a collision tomorrow night.
That's going to be good.
That's going to be really good. In the main event, we had Richard O'Shea defeating Dante Martin in a really, really good match. Cheat code of a match.
It was many cheat codes everywhere on this, surprisingly.
Yeah, this was a very good show.
Yeah, it was mini cheat codes all over this show. Even Harley Cameron's promo was a mini cheat code.
Yes, it was.
I was shocked. Rampage definitely rampaged this week for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Was that it for the show? Was that the main event?
Yeah, that's it for the show.
I'm actually give Rampage this week a 7.9. I thought it was a really solid show. It was a lot of mini cheat codes all over it. And moment of the night, I'm gonna give it to Harley Cameron because Harley Cameron is a fucking superstar.
Mm-hmm.
She is a fucking superstar.
I'm going 8.2 because the wrestling was just phenomenal tonight. And yeah, moment of the night. Harley Cameron just killing it with her mic time. Maximizing minutes is always a good thing.
Now, hold on, because you cringed when I said this the last time. Are you now willing to, you did. Are you willing to accept the fact now that I had said that Harley Cameron, in my opinion, is real close to passing Chelsea Green up with character work?
Yes.
No, don't. Okay. I'm making sure because you cringed the last time I said it. I was like,
well, sometimes I can be wrong and I can change my mind.
I was really like, really? Do you not see it? Yeah. So now I think she's to that point of where she's about to just pass her up. I think about 2 or 3 more good character work type of things. She's gonna pass her up. Mm-hmm. She's gonna become the talk of wrestling real soon. Mark my words. She's gonna be the talk of wrestling real soon. She needs a moment though. You know what I mean?
I really thought she was gonna get that moment with Thunder.
She needs, like, for all this great character work she's doing, she needs either like a segment that's a moment, or she needs a match that's a moment. One of the two. But she needs a moment. I think if she gets a moment, yeah, I would go ahead and just say, like, Chelsea Green, your character work's been good, but she done passed you up, baby. I think they're about on even footing right now, though. What's wrong?
You started to sound like a robot, so I didn't hear what you said.
Can y'all hear me? Do I sound normal? Am I good? Bro. Fucking sound like they wrestling in that motherfucker. Good God. Okay.
What happens when you put on the R&B music?
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Said Harley Cameron is not on Tony's level. Not yet.
No.
I think she can get there, though. Said 21 minutes and 39 seconds of wrestling on Raw. 21 minutes. They might as well just not even wrestle.
No, what would be the point? And you know their fans would be okay with that.
And it's not even better on SmackDown. 35 minutes and 11 seconds. Dude. Oh, the shit this company gets away with, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Being 7.5, 7.5. Yeah, I see y'all. Said moment at night, Anna Booty. Yeah, Anna Booty is what she is. Said hour on Dynamite, 35 minutes on Rampage. Those are good balances. Said she clears Chelsea. I think Harley is knocking on Toni Storm. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Said SmackDown rating 2, Moment Bloodline going at it, and Bronson Reed. Okay. Rampage rating 7, Moment Harley Cameron. So after 4 hours of WWE to 3 hours of AEW, the difference in wrestling time is disgusting. The people paying $100 to watch commercials at Raw needs to be studied. No, it won't be studied, because the moment it starts to get studied, you'll have Tommy Dreamer run out there and talk about how heels shouldn't be cheered. But yet we literally just watched every fucking drone worldwide cheer for Roman Reigns as a heel for 3 years.
Yep.
I had to call that out. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all saw that on Twitter, I don't even try to be like argumentative, because that's not even my nature. I'm not afraid of confrontation, though. But like, I had to call that out. Mr. I can't do interviews. I have a Sirius XM contract, but I used to be Extreme, though. Remember? I had to call him out. That was just nasty bias. That was like disgusting bias. How the fuck you gonna say something about heels being cheered? Motherfucker, have you been watching the company you dick suck, homie? There's no defined roles in WWE right now. 1 minute somebody's a babyface, another minute they're a heel, another minute they're a tweener, another minute they're not. Like, there's no defined roles in WWE right now. None. The only defined role we've seen in WWE, like prominently, is like, what, Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn?
That's it, yeah. Even Cody's not defined. And he's your world champion.
Come on, man. Like, I just can't do disingenuous. Y'all have heard me say that before. I don't mind having a dialogue, but once you get into like that disingenuous territory, that's where you lose me. That's where you fucking lose me. That is so disingenuous. And even Tommy Dreamer has to know that. That is just the most disingenuous piece of horse shit ever. But all right, y'all, clear the air. Real quick, clear the air. Sometimes in life, you're going to have to take your time with things. You cannot, and I know this is cliche, and I'm pretty sure y'all have heard this before in life. You can't rush success. Anybody who has ever been successful will tell you that out of all of the cliches rich and wealthy people throw at you, that's probably one of the few that's actually accurate. You can't. You can't. There's a lot of people I know that had a lot of hustle and a lot of grind when we were in high school together. Gotcha, bitch. And they were making little chump change. And then once they got into their like mid to late 30s, all of a sudden they took off. All of that hustle finally paid off. You cannot rush perfection. You cannot rush something great. You have to put in the work, though. Don't be one of these motherfuckers out here like, oh, well, I did have this hustle, but then something happened, and then, nah, motherfucker, stay on that lane. Because and here's an example of it. If I was that type that was a hypocrite, I would have been gave up on this show. I would have been gave up on it. This WWE shit is miserable. This shit caused me a lot of stress that I do not need. It's terrible. It's terrible television. It's god-awful television. I literally could spend 4 hours of my week now, soon to be 6, I could spend 4 hours out of my week doing something way better and way more productive. But I know one day this shit is going to go so crazy that we ain't going to be able to quit this motherfucker. Like, I'm very confident in that. Because you know the old saying, when one door closes, another one opens. So when the door closes on somebody, it's going to open on us. And I know it is. So don't just give up on something great because you don't want to put in the goddamn work. Not everything is going to happen overnight or happen in a year or happen in 5 or happen in... Sometimes it don't even happen in 10. But you got to put in that work. NXT will probably be 3 hours eventually. And honestly, here's just something I've heard. The CW and WWE have a very conditional relationship right now. WWE is lending their brand and their name and their logo to the CW, and the CW is giving them TV time. But honestly, what I know is this: the CW don't fuck with them like that. The CW were just shopping for content and saw the WWE was available and was like, fuck it. And the NWA fumbled their bag. And they saw WWE was available and they were like, why not? But they don't really fuck with WWE like that. And if NXT keeps tanking the way it does, there's an actual slight chance that we see a WWE program get canceled. What, for the first time ever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember I said it. Like, if they get into like the 400s, like the low 400s consistently, you're going to start hearing cancellation talks. This is something I've actually been told. The CW does not see the value in WWE like everybody else does. They just took a chance. Remember I said it. It might not be this year. It's probably going to be 2026 when it happens. But watch what I say. All right, anything you want to clear there on?
No, actually, I got nothing.
Well, the NWA get good again.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Corgan got to stop being Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
He gotta think the long game. If Billy Corgan can start thinking long game, sure. But he played his hand a little too close. And yeah, he ended up fumbling. Like, once he saw he was getting interest from the CW, he should have took his product to the next level. He should have started investing money into his product like crazy. Start investing money in the production. Start investing money in talent budget. He should have really went balls to the wall when the CW started to have interest.
Mm-hmm.
He fumbled that. And the cocaine spot, as we all remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on Billy Corgan. You got to look at leadership there. All right, y'all. Well, we finna get the fuck up out of here, man. We appreciate everybody that came in and tuned in on the Late Night Creep. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, signing off yet again, it's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
The beginning of football worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.